Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Ah,
We are live. Ugh. Get this to play here. There we go.
mm.
You know,
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, and for all that children call their favorite time of year. So makes
well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the second session. It is December the 8th.
We're doing Christmas nostalgia.
Christmas nostalgia. Yeah. Oh, that'd been a good one for Saturday night. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, Christmas traditions. Well, David, there's a lot of different cultures and people that do a lot of different things for Christmas. But Dave, what do you personally? What do y'all do for for say your Christmas traditions that you have always done? What are some of your traditions that you've always done?
Well, not always, but I mean,
Yeah.
growing up, you'd go to your grandparents' house,
Right. Right. Right.
and hopefully you'll get a good present from your grandmother.
There we go.
And every, it's kind of like a family reunion.
Right.
The bigger the family, the bigger the reunion. And we had a big reunion.
Oh yeah.
And
Did
all
y'all
this
have your reunions at the Hilton?
where?
At the Hilton?
No, this was at her house.
Oh really? We always had ours at a hotel somewhere. Yeah.
We had our Christmases at our grandparents' house because you had the big old meal spread out there,
Oh.
and the men ate first, and
Oh right.
the
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
leftovers.
That's kind of backwards, right?
Yeah. So we did. We of course uh, you got two. Usually got you got two sets of grandparents, so
yeah.
usually you have to do Christmas Eve on one and Christmas Day on the other.
Right.
Uh, that's what we normally did.
Very very
Of
good.
course, you have your better go to bed. Santa Claus won't show up.
Oh, absolutely. We'll talk about him in just a second. So, Christmas traditions. Well, if you are new, like and subscribe and share us. And if you would like to support us and help us gain more followers, David, consistent or not, our numbers keep going up and up and
Well,
up. You can donate to us, David Ford 348. So, David, we have been covering ever since the first week of October Halloween, Thanksgiving, and now Christmas. So, Halloween, we discovered the evils of the world, the versus good. By the way, what the Bible says, guess what? We win, right? so we discovered told true stories of people who have had encounters with aliens or demons or whatever the case may be. We even touched on some fictional characters like werewolf and
vampires,
vampires and
Ichabod Crane,
yeah,
and the Headless Horseman.
the Headless Horseman.
That's
There you go.
one I
Yeah,
remember young days.
yeah, and of course Thanksgiving. What on earth are you thankful for? Now, finally, Christmas. And David,
And what's the reason for the season?
what Santa Claus and elves, of course.
No,
No,
Jesus.
Jesus is the reason for the season. Absolutely.
I would say
Yes.
that in remembering Jesus's birth, and I guess you could put two and two together. I mean, the wise man brought gifts, so
Mm-hmm.
that's what we do is give gifts.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of the traditions that comes out of Christmas.
Right. Well, David, I believe we have a transition.
So you want to know some American traditions of Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the common traditions.
Mm.
And of course, I'm sitting in here in David's house,
Mhm.
and I think he carried this tradition a little overboard. Or should I say, with the help of your mother? Decorating Christmas trees.
There you go. Hey, oh yeah.
He's got 3 or 4 in his house, all sizes.
Now last week it was kind of like a forest.
Yeah, he's planting his trees. He ain't got them.
Now we got them all planted and they look good. Go ahead.
Yeah, one of the most beloved traditions is decorating a Christmas tree with lights, ornaments, and sometimes popcorn
Popcorn. There you
strings.
go. Good.
This practice is thought to have been popularized by German immigrants in the 18th century.
Oh wow.
Of course, growing up in the 50s and 60s, there was actually no artificial trees. You had to
Right.
go cut
Yeah.
down your own.
Mhm.
And so and when the tree's over and done with, you got a mess.
Right.
But I remember doing the popcorn strings.
Mm-hmm.
Your decorations more simple. You didn't. You, if you was a good seamstress, you made your own Christmas ornaments to hang. And the lights, they had them big old bulbs, different colors. So that's what I remember growing up.
Yeah.
But since then, we have artificial trees, and some of them even come with lights on them already.
Mm.
They're making it more efficient to put them up. And usually, it's kind of like when you're empty nester and you downsize. When no longer a big tree is needed, you downsize to a tabletop tree.
We never did.
Well, we do, and we got one now. It's a tabletop tree.
Hey, I'll be an empty nesters one day.
Hey, on that, one quick, was you an empty nester before?
Yeah.
But you're not now.
No.
But you will be afterwards.
I will be afterwards.
But you don't know when.
Don't know when.
he won't be 18 and moving out, right?
There you go.
Okay, on to the next one. Of course, there's Santa Claus.
Mm.
The figure of Santa Claus, derived from various European traditions, plays a central role in American Christmas celebrations. Children often visit Santa to share their wish list, and families typically leave out cookies and milk for him on Christmas Eve. You ever seen that M&M commercial?
Oh yeah.
He does exist.
Yep.
He does exist. Ah, they both faint.
Yep.
Christmas meals. Woo, this is it, baby. Traditional Christmas meals often include turkey, ham, and various side dishes. Some families, particularly Italian Americans, celebrate with a special Christmas Eve dinner known as the Feast of the Seven Fishes. Tradition
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a tradition coming from the Italians. And of course, you don't see much of this anymore. Caroling and holiday music. Singing Christmas singing Christmas carols and listening to holiday music are common practices during the season. Many communities host caroling events, and families often enjoy holiday theme music at home. Yeah. I never seen much caroling, even when I lived in Illinois for 3 years.
Really?
Nobody wanted to get out in the snow and sing.
Oh, well.
Most of what I've seen now is, or you know of now, is that you get a praise team up and you go into nursing homes.
Oh yeah. I've done that. We've done that too.
They'll do that in nursing homes. Yeah. Now we're going to get down to unique customs. Here we go with more Christmas lights and decorations.
Yeah.
This was never done when I was growing up. Homes and neighborhoods are often adorned with elaborate light displays and decorations, creating a festive atmosphere throughout December. So you take down your fall decorations Thanksgiving weekend,
Yeah.
and throw up all your Christmas decorations.
Yep.
And a lot of people will buy these icicle shaped lights to go around the eaves of the house.
Yep.
Well, they stay up all year round.
Yeah.
So the trouble of taking it down.
There you go.
I never took the trouble of putting any up.
Mm.
I didn't want them hanging there all year round.
Yeah.
All right. Religious observances. For many, Christmas is a religious holiday celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Families may attend church services on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. That's like our church will be doing the Lord's Supper
Right.
or the communion. And some churches will do the thing called a tenebrae.
Yes.
And some churches will open up their doors and people will come in and pray. They may even sing some
Some songs.
Christmas
yeah.
songs. Yeah. Okay. It talks about cultural diversity. And it says, since the United States is a melting pot of cultures, which is reflected in its Christmas traditions, different communities may incorporate their unique customs, foods, and celebrations into the holidays, making a diverse and inclusive time of year. In summary, American Christian traditions encompass a wide range of practices that reflect the country's cultural diversity, emphasizing family,
Mhm.
generosity, and festive celebration. Whether through decorating trees, sharing meals, and enjoying music, these traditions create a joyful holiday seasons for many.
Mm.
And we know of one that don't even like Christmas trees.
The Grinch.
Oh, a religious organization.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the Grinch. Anyway, yeah, that's good. That's good. 2026 is barreling down on us quickly. It is coming, and wow. Anyway, so Christmas traditions. One of my favorite traditions. Let's see. I still do it here. Which we go all the way from. Let me get back to my little. We go from all the way from Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
So you're gonna be watching that on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
All of them are just the Christmas.
Oh,
story.
just a Christmas one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've already watched the other two.
Yep. Watch that one on Halloween, Thanksgiving, and they really need to release
They don't have none for New Year.
they sure
Are
don't.
you sure Charlie Brown and them don't have a New Year special?
I don't think so.
Have to dig into the sea.
Yeah. So 2026 is coming quickly. So Christmas traditions. Charlie Brown is
Poor old Charlie Brown gets a tree without any leaves on it.
I know it.
That's not an evergreen.
we might be spending a lot of time on Charlie Brown next week. So stay tuned. Anyway. So Charlie Brown, just a little backstory on Charlie Schultz. Charlie Schultz was a Christian, but he didn't start out that way. He went to see someone wanted him to see him. He said, "I'm not." He said, "I would, but I don't have time to visit him." And that individual died, and it kind of haunted Charlie for the rest of his life. But anyway, he gives his life to Christ, and then he's a brilliant author, comic book writer. So artist, yeah.
I call him an artist.
Yeah. And NBC or ABC, whoever it is, said, "Oh my God, we need a Christmas special. We don't have anyone to do it." Well, someone knew of Charlie Schultz or knew him and said, "We'll call Charlie and see if he can't cook up something quickly." You know, we need. Anyway, long story short, which we'll get into this much later, they said absolutely not. Which, if you've seen the Christmas special, you know why they wouldn't. The CNN Communist News Network didn't want this to be published.
This probably goes back before CNN even got started, maybe.
I was making a joke, David. Come on now.
Well, if you play it now, it ain't just CNN.
Yeah.
It will be your major networks.
Yeah.
CNN ain't got nothing to do with him showing.
And I was
Charlie
making a joke.
You should have
David.
used ABC or CBS or NBC.
There you go.
Joke might have stuck better.
Yeah. ABC always been communist. but anyway, Charlie Schultz said, "Well, we're going to do it my way, or I'm out." And they had no other alternative, so they did it his way. And look at the legacy that they did. It changed, which we'll get into it later, but the poll opened up like, I was about to say millions of lives were changed by it, but at least thousands of lives were changed by it because of the message.
You gonna tell them what the message was at the end?
Not yet.
Didn't we do that in the first session?
Yeah. So as a musician, one of my favorite traditions, and I guess I've always done this as long as I've been playing, is played Christmas music around after Halloween. I'll get to my guitars and that. Now that song, "Christmas Time Is Here" by the whoever Vince Guaraldi, is one of the hardest songs I have learned how to play. And I learned it 2 years ago. Been playing guitar for 26 years. This is my 26th year.
You learn the 12 Days of Christmas.
12 days. Oh, wow, yeah. That's another one of my favorites. So music is one of my go-to things with this time of year. But anyway, so Christmas traditions, as we mentioned.
We got that hanging in our.
Yeah, the stockings.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned,
Got one for both my sons, one for grandson, girlfriends, some of their kids.
Yeah.
I think you got about 7 stockings hanging there.
you got one for Sassy, the cat.
No,
Really?
it
man.
only holds so many.
Hmm.
Of course, we don't have a fireplace.
Yeah.
But they make us Christmas rack you can hang stockings on.
Right.
Another thing we do, or what Margaret does, she makes a red velvet cake.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And she'll light the candle and we'll all sing "Happy Birthday, Jesus," and somebody blows it out. Well, the red on the inside represents his blood. That's why she always does a red velvet cake.
That's right.
So she's introducing birth and redemption in the cake.
Absolutely.
And that's one she has started herself. That's
Like
what she said she wanted to do, is have her own tradition.
I like that.
And that's what we've been doing for 20 years or more, I guess.
One of my earliest memories was nestled by the fire back at Shelley Lynn Drive, decorating the Christmas tree, putting up the stockings, and putting the I always got frustrated with getting the popcorn, getting the thread,
Needling the popcorn.
Yep, needling the popcorn. I loved it, but it frustrated me to no end. But decorating the tree was always fun. The whole fire, which of course, if you know, you know, was really, really fun time. And of course, you got waiting on Santa Claus, and we decked the halls, which we got our halls completely decked now. Even Mr. Peaches one had to have a tree when
his own room.
We gave him a tree.
He's going to buy his own presents.
No.
He's got to have something under his tree, hasn't he?
Santa Claus will come see
put
him.
something under his tree.
Yeah. Santa Claus will come see him.
How about a bunch of switches?
No. Overall, he's been a pretty good boy this year. So all the halls are decked. So as you can see, Christmas time is near. It's not here, but it's near. And whoa, what about mistletoe?
Oh, I forgot that tradition. That's hardly ever used anymore.
Yeah. And of course, Samantha Claus.
He ain't wearing no dress.
Anyway, keep that in mind. Santa Claus and his sleigh.
Yeah, I could dress up like Santa Claus when I had my beard out.
Yeah.
I got the cute little nose. I can pinch my cheeks, make them rosy.
Yep. And you got similar glasses too.
Yeah.
Semi-similar. Yeah.
I just have to get the belly for it. I got one, but it ain't big enough. It's got to be big enough to where I can plug up a chimney.
So, unless he'd been living under a rock or in a cave,
And Rudolph ain't there.
yeah, Rudolph must have not grown up yet.
Must or either that is clear weather.
Ah, yeah.
That looks like clear weather.
Yep. Santa Claus lives in the North Pole. And
Guess who else lives there?
reindeer,
Guess who else lives there?
elves,
It's a person.
Jack Frost.
He's a mythical person. This person. If well,
Well, it can't be St. Nicholas because that's who we're talking about.
I know, but Superman.
Superman.
He lives in the North Pole.
Ah, okay.
You ever watched any of the movies? That's where he lives.
I did not know that. Cool. And of course, Santa Claus has his little toy factory, and he's making all the toys for you. You have a list. You have a naughty list, and you have a good list, right?
And there's that song.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
And he knows if you've been naughty or if you've been nice.
Another
Checking his list
checking it
twice.
twice. Yep. Another thing that always stressed me out.
If you was on the naughty list.
No, getting to sleep.
Oh yeah, the excitement.
Getting to sleep. I didn't want him to come down the chimney and
Well, for those who didn't
and I'd
have
be awake.
for those who didn't have chimneys, we didn't know how he come in and he left.
Yep. Now I remember.
Oh, those there they are.
I remember, David. I remember every year. I don't know if mom and dad did it for whatever reason, but I remember hearing something on the roof and then voices that aren't my parents and someone talking to mom and dad in the wherever they were.
Might have been your grandparents in there helping them.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought.
Don't give away Santa Claus now.
Oh no! Hey, I'm 32 years old. I still believe in Santa Claus. What are you talking about? Well, David, go ahead.
Ooh. Santa Claus originated from the 4th century bishop Saint Nicholas, known for his generosity and kindness, especially to children. His legend traveled to America with Dutch settlers, where his name evolved from Sinterklaas, Dutch for Saint Nicholas, into Santa Claus. The modern image of Santa, a jolly, portly man in a red suit, was largely developed in the 19th century through a combination of Clement Clarke Moore's poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, and cartoonist Thomas Nast.
Yeah. Good job. You did a lot better than I would have on that last part. It's cut off.
I'm shocked at that. I mean, 19th century.
Yeah.
He's not that old.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Ever seen that movie with Tim Allen where he became Santa Claus?
Love those movies. Yes.
Somehow, I don't know how he got chosen, but when he started, he tried to keep his beard shaved off. Next day, he was back out there.
Yep. Well, they tell us a little bit more about Santa Claus.
Well, he's a Greek bishop from Patara, or modern day Turkey, born around 280 AD. He was known for giving away his inherited wealth to help the poor and sick, leading to his reputation as a protector of children and sailors. Sinterklaas. In the late 18th century, Dutch families in New York celebrated St. Nicholas' death anniversary, calling him Sinterklaas,
Hmm.
which is the Dutch abbreviation for St. Nicholas. This tradition is a direct ancestor of the modern Santa Claus. And the night before Christmas, 1822. Oh man, that thing just turned 200 years old, not just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
A poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, more commonly known as "'Twas the Night Before Christmas,"
Mhm,
was
mhm.
published. It depicted St. Nicholas as a jolly old elf who traveled in a sleigh pulled by reindeer to deliver presents. And Thomas Nash illustrations in 1881, political cartoons. Thomas Nash created a now iconic image of Santa Claus based on Moore's poem. Nast gave him a red suit with fur trim, a large belt and buckle, and established uh, many of the physical characteristics we associate with Santa today.
Hmm.
And other influences, here's the, the Father Christmas
Father
figure
Christmas.
in England, a symbol of midwinter celebrations, also contributes to the Santa legend. Some traditions, like St. Nicholas throwing bags of gold down a chimney to a poor family, which landed in their stockings, are thought to be the origin of the modern day tradition of hanging stockings.
Isn't that interesting?
I think when I think of this too, when it mentioned England, it reminds me of Scrooge.
Yeah.
I think that's that story originated in England.
Yeah. Let's see
Got
here.
visited by three spirits on Christmas Eve.
Now, the whole point of Christmas to me, I see childlike faith because you got to have childlike faith of A, B, C, D, and E, right? Now, flip that
Well,
to spiritual.
as a child, you believe what your parents tell you.
Yeah,
If
true.
there's Santa Claus, they're gonna believe it. If there's an
True.
Easter Bunny, they're gonna believe it.
Mm.
A Tooth Fairy, they're gonna believe it.
True.
Especially when you get left money behind on Tooth Fairies.
Yeah, true. But their faith is, and they'll tell all their friends about it, and I
What are you
remember.
getting for Christmas?
Yeah.
I asked for this and this and this.
So the Christmas holidays. Look at old little Johnny and little Susie over there. Now, childlike faith is rooted in biblical teachings. Isn't about being naive, but rather embracing qualities like humility, simple trust, wonder, teachability, and dependence on God. I know some people that teachability, they're too old for that. You can't teach them a thing.
Well,
You'll correct them again and again and again
well,
and
the
again, and
thing
they keep
about
on making the same mistakes.
thing about this is, like you said, it's a childlike faith, and the older you get, the harder it is to teach somebody that.
Yeah, true. Similar to how a child trusts a parent, contrasting with immature childish behavior, it involves open-heartedness, asking questions, finding joy, and living with awe, focusing on deep trust rather than complicated religious knowledge or uh, self self-centeredness.
That's why we used the red velvet cake.
I like it. I like it.
We're not actually, we don't sing Christmas carols. We don't do. We just, it's gift giving and celebrating Jesus' birth.
What about Christmas meals?
Well,
Y'all do that?
no, because uh, it's more like Christmas goodies.
Ah, there you go.
Not only is there cake, but she makes haystacks. She gets peanut butter and Ritz crackers and dips them in white chocolate.
Ooh,
She
Ritz crackers and hot chocolate.
Yeah, she does. For my oldest son, she does Rice Krispie treats, stuff like. So it's mostly for us. It's Christmas snacks,
There you go. Okay.
not a meal.
Yeah.
So you you better eat hearty at lunch.
Man. So humility, recognizing one's need for God's grace. Oh my goodness, David Tillis. That's a major statement.
Mhm.
Now, Ephesians 2:8-9 tells you that we are saved by grace through faith, and it's not of ourselves. So we can't say, ha ha ha, look what I did. It's not, it doesn't go that way.
Mhm.
And strength, putting others first.
There is scripture for that.
Absolutely. Trust and dependence, relying completely on God, not yourself, but God, like a child relies on a parent.
Guess what?
Let's see where
God the Father is our parent.
He's our
He's our parent,
He's our heavenly Father.
but he's still our parent.
Yes. Yes.
So
Absolutely.
we got to have. That's why Jesus said, "Suffer not the little children to come to me." You had to have a faith like theirs,
Exactly.
to inherit the kingdom of God.
Yep. Wonder and awe, seeing the world with fresh eyes, finding beauty and excitement in God's creation, being open to learning. Oh man. Again, I know people that don't want to learn, asking questions. I know people who ask too many questions, and being transformed. Well, go ahead, David. Simplicity and joy.
Yeah. Approaching faith with pure devotion, playfulness, and genuine joy, not burdened by adult complexities or cynicism. Well, that's simplicity. That's what children are.
Yeah.
Too bad we as adults don't act like that towards God as being His children.
Right.
We're kind of like the ones waiting to leave home.
Yeah.
You done grown up and ready to go out in the world.
Yeah.
Well, then you got innocence, being innocent about evil while remaining mature in spiritual understanding, not celebrating childish immaturity.
Whew.
And I don't know if you want to be innocent about evil. You need to know it when you see it.
Yeah, that's true. Now, what childlike faith means? Humility and trust, like a child trusts his parents, like we said. Let's see. And we've already done that. Okay. So Matthew 18, verse 2. Then he called a child to him and had him stand among them. I assure you, he said, this is Jesus speaking, unless you are converted and become like children, you will never see the kingdom of heaven. Well, what does that mean, Dave? How can we become like a child?
It's that simple faith that you obtain.
Right.
You come in with complete trust.
Yes. Ooh, yeah.
And you take him at his word. Like you take your parents for their word about all these traditions you do.
Yeah. Therefore, whoever humbles himself like this child, this one is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoever welcomes one child in his I like this in my name welcomes me. But whoever causes the downfall of one of these little ones who believe in me, now this is important.
Mm.
I know people who do this, meaning to or not meaning to, David. Let me read it again. Whoever causes the downfall of one of these little ones who believe in me, it would be better for him if a heavy milestone were hung around his neck and he were cast into the depths of the sea. By the way, that's red letter, right? That's Jesus speaking.
Mm-hmm.
You better listen.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, David.
Got an argument going here.
Mm.
And an argument started among them about who would be the greatest of them. But Jesus, knowing the thoughts of their hearts, took a little child and had him stand next to him. He told them, "Whoever welcomes this little child in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes him who sent me, which is God the Father. For whoever is least among you, this one is great."
Now, wait, let's go back up to here. So that's Matthew 18. This is Luke 9. This is what we were talking about before, the parallel passages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Matthew 19. Then the children were brought to him so that he might put hands on them and pray. But the disciples rebuked them. Then Jesus said, "Leave the children alone and don't try to keep them from coming to me, because the kingdom of heaven is made up of people like this." Like what? Childlike faith. And putting his hands on them, he went on from there. So Christmas traditions, I mean, everybody has them, both believers and unbelievers, right? So put it down in the comments. What are some of your
Favorite traditions.
favorite traditions or your traditions? And we're going to end that.
Yeah, I would say that those who are not religious and compare Christmas with Christ's birth, they may just celebrate it as a time of gift giving.
Mm.
They will have no religious
Yeah,
in their traditions.
right. Well, we're going to end that one there, and we will be back Saturday.
Yeah.
So like
The 13th. Yeah.
the 13th, yeah. Like, subscribe, and we will see you then.